Hello there, hope you're doing great. I sure hope Steve is doing well. In today's video, I'll show you how you can actually undervolt your CPU without exploding your laptop like what Steve did. By the way, disclaimer, never do what Steve did in his laptop. So, should we get started? Type in the comments right now if we should get started because I want as many comments as I can. I hear you asking, why should we undervolt? I have the answer you were looking for. You wanna hear it? Okay. You should undervolt when your CPU is hot. How hot, you asking? I would say over 80 degrees hot. That's when you should consider undervolting. Happy with the answer? Well, I don't care if you're happy or not. It is the answer I'm giving and this is the answer I'm sticking with. So now I hear you asking, what programs do you even need to undervolt your CPU? I know you didn't ask that. But anyways, as Google showed us, what? I have to give credits to Steve? I have to say that Steve is the one that showed us. I have to say that Steve is the one that showed us what undervolting software should we use. Okay. Okay. Okay, I mean, as Steve showed us, the one and only program we need is Throttle Stop. And the game, since we don't want them games crashing, do we? In my case, I'll use Minecraft. Since Minecraft is pretty light, the undervolt will probably be pretty high. So I'll compensate by lowering the undervolt by about 20 millivolts. If you're gonna use a lighter game to test out the stability of the undervolt, I'd recommend you also compensate with about 20 millivolts of a lower undervolt. Now, another question you will not ask is, why not Intel XTU, poopyhead? You don't have to be mean. I'll give you the answer. The answer is Intel is poop. See? Easy as that. Good answer, eh? Okay, let's be real here. Intel XTU, from my experience, has a good amount of errors. And I just see Throttle Stop as a more accurate and available software. So let's download Throttle Stop. Wait, you want me to show you how you can download it? Okay, fine. Just open your browser and search Throttle Stop. THROTTLESTOP and press enter. Click the first link from Tech Power Up and click this download button. It will download. After it downloads, extract the file, and there we go. Easy as that, eh? Wait, I hear you saying it's too hard for you lazy fellas? Okay, I will leave a link in the description for you lazy people. But after you install it, open your game of choice. Okay, for me it's Minecraft. And just let your CPU heat up. See, Minecraft is fun, guys. Ooh, I fish on land. Okay, after your CPU heats up, okay, remember the program we downloaded called Throttle Stop? Now gently open it. When you open Throttle Stop, this intimidating box thingy opens up. I'll try and make this as simple as possible. Just click this rectangle called Fiverr. No, not that Fiverr. This Fiverr. Another intimidating box that has a lot of stuff pops up. You shouldn't care too much about anything except the offset voltage. If this checkbox isn't checked, already check it, or you won't be able to even undervolt. And make it adaptive instead of static, since static, from my experience, has a lot more problems for some reason. And see, up here, CPU core and CPU cache. Try and make the offset voltage of these the same. So to start undervolting, I'd recommend I'd recommend starting with a negative 50 millivolts undervolt and going up from there. After you click, make it negative 50 in both, click apply. Make it okay, save voltages immediately and click apply. And go into your game and just run around and test for stability. Run around for around like 5 minutes, do anything in game. And if it doesn't crash, then hooray. And if it does crash at a negative 50 millivolt, then your CPU is really poop. And just go up a little bit from negative 50 if that happens though. If it doesn't crash, go back to throttle stop and increase it by negative 10, or I guess decrease it. So just do negative 50 mm, uh, minus 10, which would be negative 5 and 0, and the minus and the 1. Negative 60. So go from negative 50 to negative 60 and go in and click apply. Then go in game again, and if it doesn't crash, go back, make it from negative 60 to negative 70 until when you play the game it crashes or there is some sort of problem or artifacting or freezing. When that happens, go back and make your undervolt higher by around 20 millivolts. So if it crashes at about negative 160 millivolt, make it negative 140. If it crashes at negative 150, make it negative 130. I would do that to ensure that the undervolt is stable in most places. And after you have done that, you have successfully undervolted your CPU. It's as easy as that. Now go give yourself a pat on the back and go celebrate. And while celebrating, hit the like button and subscribe. This is probably, funnily enough, this is probably gonna be one of the shorter parts of the video. Probably spent more time talking about the questions that you could ask for undervolting than undervolting itself. See you in the next video.